Pashas Trumah. There's a lot of Kabbalistic expressions in this week's Torah, so I'll just take a few points from the Maimon. It's talking about, the Pasuk says, Mi itnecha kachli, who is going to put you like a brother to me? And that is the Jewish people, Knesset Israel, are asking and begging Hashem that we should be like brothers. And he explains that in time of Beis HaMikdash we had the Kruvim, and this week's Parsha reading about the 10 Commandments had a special case, Oren, a special, if you will, a closet or a box, a golden box, that where you put the luchas inside, and on top of the luchas there was two shapes, from one side and from the other side there was like two angels with their wings over their heads, facing each other. Those two golden shapes of angels that facing each other symbolizes the tremendous love that there is between Hashem and the Jewish people. More specifically, you have the two kruvim symbolizes two levels of tzaddik elyon and tzaddik tachten. I'm actually taking from the three parts that there is in this week's Torah, and I'm kind of taking different bits of information just to give the general idea. And you have the concept of tzaddik elyon, which is Yosef, which is the concept of giving from Atzilus down to the lower worlds. And then from the other side, you have the level of Binyomin. Binyomin refers to tzaddik tachten, the low level which is receiving from above. So you have the connection between Yosef and Binyomin. That is how you can have coming from the level of Atzilus, going all the way down to Bria Tzirasiyah, through Binyomin receiving it. Obviously, the function that they do is two opposite functions. Yosef is the one that's giving, so in other words, going from above, bring to below. And Binyomin is more the concept of going up to receive from tzaddik elyon, and this is together, there's a connection to bring from Atzilus all the way to this world. Another Mamorim, it brings out that you have the Gvia Kesef, the golden cup that Yosef HaTzadik put inside Binyomin's bag, which is the concept of this Avos Hashem that Tzaddik Tachten has, that the low level we have, the level of Avos Hashem, comes because Yosef comes and hides it inside his bag. In other words, that love really comes from Yosef HaTzadik, but the person feels it as if it's his own. In other words, it's hidden inside, and suddenly he finds that there's a love to Hashem. And he thinks it comes from his own, but he needs to know the truth that Yosef HaTzadik took and hid the golden cup inside his bag, that he should be able to find it. And because there's certain pleasure, a certain type of a greater connection when a person works on it and getting it, but in reality it actually comes from tzaddik elyon. And to go back to our Maimer, so when you have the level of tzaddik elyon and tzaddik tachten, that's how it can be the Hamshachah comes to this world. By Binyomin, it says the concept of that is v'teksh beledus esei, that she had beleto. In other words, when Binyomin was born, Rachel passed away, because the concept of Binyomin is the concept of not revealing, but happens to be around, going up. And specifically, how do we cause this concept of tzaddik elyon and tzaddik tachten in time when we don't have Beis HaMikdash and we don't have the Kruvim? That is through learning Torah and doing mitzvahs. Specifically, the learning Torah, that we have these two levels. There's the level of people that constantly learning, and their Torah is, so to say, like brothers to the Eibishter. But then there's a level of also Emtzech HaBachutz, I find you outside, those people that deal with the world on a regular basis, and they learn just a little bit, but they're learning Torah because it comes of tremendous overcoming of themselves and pushing away all the other things, as for a certain extent a greater level than those that sitting down and learning the whole time. And their level is in the level of Nishikin. In other words, expression of love which cannot be expressed in the way of words, but it comes only in the way of Nishikin. Because by them, their tremendous Skafia, Nisapra, etc., they're able to reach much higher level. and their level of learning Torah, because of the tremendous limitation, he actually reaches much higher level. And even those that do not have even Torah, because they cannot understand and they completely do not have time, so then that situation, they are keplacha rimen rekasach, that they have like the rimen that is milei mitzvahs kerimen. A good Shabbos.